Imagine a creature that weighs over 2,000 pounds or 900 kilograms, possesses strength that can move mountains, and yet is the ultimate biblical symbol of humility and patient service. In the ancient world, the ox or bull was a powerhouse of the economy, but in the pages of Scripture, it represents a startling paradox: the omnipotence of God and the sacrificial submission of Christ. Today, we're yoking up to uncover the deep meaning of the ox, from the wild giants of Job to the mysterious living creatures surrounding the throne of heaven. The Bible doesn't just talk about farm animals. It describes the re'em, the aurochs or wild ox. This was an almost untamable beast of incredible ferocity. Scripture actually compares God's own strength to that of a wild ox. When you read about unicorns in older translations like the KJV, they are actually referring to this massive two-horned engine of power. It's a reminder that while God is gentle, His power is raw, invincible, and sovereign over all creation. In the Old Testament, offering a bull was the heavyweight of sacrifices. Because of its massive economic value, its meat, hide, and labor, giving one up was a genuine sacrifice for an Israelite household. The bull's blood was shed in anticipation of Jesus' own violent death. As a clean animal that chews the cud and has a cloven hoof, the ox was fit for the altar, symbolizing the perfect, costly life required to make atonement for sin. One of the most enigmatic images in the Bible is the four living creatures seen by Ezekiel and John. One of these celestial beings has the face of an ox, which scholars interpret as a symbol of diligence and service. Throughout church history, the ox has been linked to the Gospel of Luke, which highlights Jesus as the obedient servant who came to give his life as a ransom. It represents the strength of the cross, power expressed through sacrifice. But the bull has a dark side in history. Because it was a symbol of strength and fertility in pagan cultures like Egypt and Canaan, it became a major temptation for idolatry. The infamous golden calf at Mount Sinai was a perversion of God's strength into a manageable, man-made statue. The Bible uses this tragedy to warn us: when we focus on the power of the creature rather than the Creator, we fall into spiritual blindness. Did you know God actually wrote animal rights into His law? The Bible commands that an ox must be given Sabbath rest just like a human. It forbids yoking an ox with a donkey because it would be unfair to the weaker animal. Perhaps most famously, it says, "Do not muzzle an ox while it treads out the grain." This teaches a profound lesson. God notices the labor of the humble and insists that those who do the work should share in the harvest. The ox teaches us that true strength is found in service. It knows its master's voice and stays the course until the work is done. Whether representing the majesty of God or the labor of the believer, the ox stands as a timeless emblem of faith and wisdom. Which of these animal symbols should we decode next? The cunning fox or the soaring eagle? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of the Bible.